Hello YouTube, welcome to another episode of my Let's Play Test Drive Unlimited 2 series. Today we're going to be looking at the Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG, and as you can see, this is the car with Gullwing doors. If you haven't seen one of these, this is what the doors look like when they're opened up, and now I accidentally closed them because I unselected the car. And this car is basically pretty much based on this. This is the original SL 300 Gullwing. This is the 300 SL Gullwing, and this is the Solar Crown edition. You win this by doing a $2.5 million championship in Hawaii, and it's pretty good. It's got the same basic doors as the SLS AMG. So without further ado, let's take the SLS out for a drive. This guy's here again. This guy's here. So this thing has a spoiler on the back that comes up, which is quite unusual for a Mercedes-Benz. I mean, of this kind, because normally, normal Mercedes-Benz would not have spoilers on the back. I mean, the only cars I've heard of that have the spoilers on the back are the Mercedes-McLaren SLRs, the older McLaren SLRs, the normal McLaren SLRs, the convertible, the sedan, the coupe, and and then we have the Sterling Moss. The Sterling Moss also has that. But this one is a bit more special. This is actually one of the most powerful Mercedes-Benz ever made. This actually probably is the most powerful Mercedes-Benz ever made. 563 horsepower. It's got 1 horsepower more than the Ferrari 458 Italia. It's a little more powerful than the 458. But since it's a little bit more heavier, it actually doesn't have quite as good as the top speed as the 458. It's got a top speed of 197 with the limiter on. Well, maybe they limited it to that, I don't know. This thing has a top speed of 204. If you really put the pedal to the metal, straight away, it will actually get to 204 miles an hour. This thing corners really well too. I mean, it corners relatively flat. It's very, very good. As you can see, my SLS is a red, which is pretty cool. I've seen a couple of SLSs, including the one in this color. I've also seen a silver one, and maybe even a black one. I don't remember exactly. But I do remember I've seen like 3 or 4 of these in real life, and they are quite rare to see. These are quite rare, absolutely amazing pieces of engineering. And the Gullwing doors are quite interesting as well, because if the car, I don't know if you guys know about this, but if the car flips over on its roof and the car senses that it's upside down, it'll have it has little special bolts on the hinges of the doors that literally blow off. Well, that was close. They literally blow off and enable you to escape. Because when you're upside down, you will not be able to open up these doors, because you saw the way they open up. They open up upward, like wings on a bird. Kind of like wings of a bird. You're upside down, there's no way of you getting out of this car, so they have to blow off the hinges off the doors in order for you to escape from this thing. This is quite a good car. I really love this. Except it's well, not a little. It's really, really pricey. I mean, it's like $250,000. I mean, that's quite expensive. $250,000 for one of these, and that is not including if you want this optional color. It's like $1,500 just to get this color, and then you have multiple different interior options for this car. So let me show you where you can get this car. Spoiler is really, really cool. Oh, one more thing. This thing has a little low man reverse light down here, which is an LED, which is pretty cool. You don't see that very often on cars like these. So pretty much you just get this at the Mercedes-Benz dealership like you get all the other Mercedes-Benzes. It's right there. So I'm going to show you all the options you can get for this car, including the colors, the interior, and the rims. I like the standard rims quite a lot. So yeah, I get a discount off these cars. It's about $250,000 for one of these. Maybe it's a little less. So the rims are an optional $1,500. So get the, I don't really like the optional rims. The standard ones are nice. And then look at this. Actually, I was wrong. The color, just this red color, is like $4,000. My God. And then still more. These aren't that expensive, but the red and that white is super expensive. Man, this is even more expensive. $12,000. Are you kidding me? $12,000 just for a color. I don't understand this game. I don't understand these cars. Look at this. Interior options. All these interiors, you actually gotta pay for them. I mean, look, the farther you go, the more expensive these things become. The most expensive one is $12,000. I mean, even if you want, like, let's take for example this interior brown color, it's $4,000. I mean, everything's an option in this car. You gotta pay for it. Unlike some cars where everything is free. The rims are free, the paints, some of the paint colors are free. Some of them, if you want this red color, you gotta pay $4,000. So yeah, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.